Winston?
Bongo.
You're fine.
The nation is bongo. That is all people bongo. Old lady, all aged ladies. That is the bongo. Then you say,
Who's that singing, Winston?
Cheetah Lazarus. Cheetah Lazarus. Manny James. Beatrice Lazarus. Connie Lendor. Mary Fortune, Sugar Adams' wife. Tai Tai. Rachel John. Glassin John. Willie Joseph. Sugar Adams, Daniel Akins, Jones Corian, Prince Lawrence, Ferdinand Mitchell, Mitchell Lawrence.
And this is on a tape, right?
This is on the tape, recorded by Alan Lomax in 1960, Caracou.
Where are we now?
We are now at the residence of Sugar Adams in Leicester. This is the home where he died in 1983. That's the music of Sugar Adams. We listen to the Sugar Adams music. Highly classic, complex African rhythm that survived in the Western Hemisphere, particularly on Caracou. The Okru. Sugar Adams has gone to the realm where he's ministering before Okru and Olodumare and Olorun. Ayolomwe. Okru, Okru, Okru Maringa. Okru Yege Yege. Okru Keye Keye. Okru Maringa. I Ulumwe. Oh my God. He has gone to the old Baba Bo. Bo is from the Mende god, and the mythology says that Bo came down and made Pharaoh, and Pharaoh made twins. Hence we have Mango Ble, Manongo Ble, Bo, and Manongo Fi. This kind of this hand down to us. We hadn't gone into depths of it, but the mere fact that it appears in the singing and the lingua franca of the Big Drum Nation composition, and the people sang with specific reference to the gods and invocation on those names, we feel that we have.
And the man who helped to remember all this is Sugar Adams.
Sugar Adams in particular, and his wife Mary Adams, together with Rachel John, Collie Lendor, and Pofela Corian in particular.
And we're here now for his stone feast.
We're here for his stone feast.
That's a commemorative event that occurs sometime after the departed has gone.
After he has been deceased. 2 years, from 2 years to whatever time, usually is done between 2 years and 10 years.
Does he indicate that himself that it's time to have it, or is that up to his people?
No, he indicated this time.
How does he do that?
By bringing a dream.
Could you tell about that?
Well, he brought the dream to Lady in Six Roads. That it was time that they give him a shelter. See, he wanted a shelter. Chugaram said he wanted a shelter. So we knew that we had to move swiftly to have this done.
And who was that had the dream?
I think the lady name was Mills. Miss Mills.
And what happens at the stone feast? Say exactly what happens.
At the stone feast, the beginning, they would come and pour libations to the spirits and the gods, and also to sort of bless Sugar Adams. They pour the libations with rum and water.
Yes.
They pour the libations with rum and water, and sugar water. The sugar water is the place of the cola nut that they used to use in Africa, and the rum is a spirit. They put spirits to spirits to raise spirit, and by so doing they show respect for the spirit, and they wet the ground in libations. Then they kill the animals or bleed them. It's a sacrificial offering, as they used to do in Dahomey, in the Arada religion, when they sacrifice the dog and they sacrifice the snake to Dambala, and they sacrifice the dog to the spirits in the trees, and to Papa Legba.
Why do they call it the stone feast?
Well, because there's a lots to eat. After they kill the animals, they cook it.
Uh-huh.
And the whole village and villages and friends and neighbors and relatives come together to eat and rejoice that
But what
this
about the
event has
stone
taken place.
part?
Huh?
What about the stone part?
The stone is just a mark, and in the morning time, the gentlemen, there is a communal gathering. They get the stone and the cement and so on. They go to the cemetery on the grave and begin to erect the stone. Before the stone leaves the house, they would be singing over the stone, wishing him the best and telling him that they have done their best for him, so he should now turn back and watch over them and be their guide, be their guardian and their guide. So he will bring dreams for them.
Beautiful.
He will protect them as they go along. Not only his relatives, but his friends who knew him intimately. Say, Adams, remember us. Take away our pains. Take away our grief. Take away our sorrow. Prevent us from harm and danger. You know, he becomes a minister in spirit.
And then they take the stone to the graveyard.
Yes, they take the stone to the graveyard. And from that point, after it's erected, after the stone is erected and the gentleman comes from the graveyard, they come into the yard now and the feast is in its earnest.